Hello everyone, welcome to a new video on my channel. Today we're going to talk about something really important for anyone thinking about buying a used car. How to make sure you're buying a good car and not getting ripped off. Buying a used car can be a fun and money-saving experience, but it can also be a nightmare if you don't know how to choose the right car. That's why I'm here today to give you all the tips and information you need to buy your dream car with confidence and without any problems. Stay with me until the end, because there are many important tips that will help you whether you're buying a car for the first time or you have prior experience. Let's get started. Before you go see any car, there are important steps you need to take to ensure a successful buying experience. First, set your budget, meaning how much you're willing to spend on the car. Then think about the type of car that suits your needs. Do you want a family car, a sports car, or an economy car? After you've determined the type of car and your budget, start searching for available cars in the market. Websites like mention examples of popular websites in your country are great for searching for cars, and you can specify the car type, model, price, and specifications you're looking for. Important tip: don't rely on just one source of information. Try to read reviews and ratings about the cars you like, and see the experiences of people who bought them before so you're fully aware of the advantages and disadvantages of each car. There's an important point I need to talk about, which is the car's history. Before you see any car, ask the seller for the vehicle identification number VIN, and then go to the website of, mention the name of a website or government agency in your country to check the car's history and accident record, if any. We've reached the important stage, which is inspecting the car yourself. First, look at the car from the outside and make sure the color is uniform and there aren't any major scratches or dents. Pay attention to small details like the tires, lights, mirrors, and windows. Then open the doors and check the condition of the interior. Are the seats clean and intact? Is the floor clean and free of any unpleasant odors? Try everything from opening and closing the doors and windows to turning on the stereo and AC. This point is important. Don't be shy to ask the seller about anything or try anything. You're here to buy, and you need to be fully aware of the car's condition. After you're done inspecting the cabin, ask the seller to open the trunk for you and make sure it's clean, empty, and free of any water leaks or anything unusual. Inspecting the car yourself is a very important step to ensure the car is in good condition and there are no hidden problems. If you notice anything strange or you don't like something, don't hesitate to ask the seller or have the car inspected by a specialized mechanic. Now things are getting serious. Inspecting the engine is one of the most important steps you must take before buying any used car. Ask the seller to open the hood and start the inspection. First, check the engine oil level and make sure it's clean and its color is normal. Then check the levels of other car fluids like brake fluid, coolant, and windshield washer fluid. Look out for any leaks of car fluids, whether it's oil, water, or any other fluid. A leak indicates a problem and you need to know what's causing it before buying the car. Then check the battery's condition and make sure it's clean and free of rust. Also, check the battery cables and make sure they're intact and not cut. Inspecting the engine requires some experience, so if you don't know how to inspect it yourself, I advise you to ask a specialized mechanic to inspect it and give you a detailed report on its condition. After you're done inspecting the engine, get inside the car and start inspecting the interior more closely. Try everything from turning on the lights, signals, and wipers. Check the condition of the seats and make sure they're comfortable and free of any rips or stains. Also, check the condition of the seatbelts and make sure they're working properly. Try turning on the AC and make sure it's cold and there are no strange smells. Also, try turning on the stereo and make sure it's working and the sound is clear. If the car has a sunroof, try opening it and make sure it's working properly. Also, check the condition of the buttons and handles and make sure they're intact and not broken. The important point is, don't forget to check the odometer and make sure the odometer reading is logical and consistent with the car's age. If the odometer reading is very low compared to the car's age, that's suspicious, and you need to ask the seller about it. Now it's your turn as drivers. The test drive is one of the most important steps you must take before buying any used car. Ask the seller to test drive the car on an open road for a sufficient amount of time so you can fully judge its performance. Pay attention to the engine sound and make sure it's quiet and there are no strange noises like whistling or knocking. Also, pay attention to how the gears shift and make sure it's smooth and there's no hesitation or jerking. Try the brakes and make sure they're strong and the car doesn't pull to one side when you press them. Also, try the car at different speeds and make sure it's stable and there are no vibrations. Pay attention to the steering system and make sure it's smooth and there's no stiffness or looseness. Also, pay attention to the suspension system and make sure it's excellent and there's no noise when going over bumps. The test drive is an important opportunity to judge the car's overall performance and make sure it suits you and has no problems. If you're not confident, you can ask a specialized mechanic to accompany you and give you their opinion on the car's performance. Of course, choosing the type of car depends on your needs and budget, but I'll give you some recommendations for car types known for their durability and low failure rates. If you're looking for a family car, mention examples of family cars known for their durability in your country are excellent choices. If you're looking for an economical car, mention examples of popular economical cars in your country are excellent choices. As for sports cars, mention examples of popular sports cars in your country are excellent choices. Of course, these are just examples, and there are many other excellent car types in the market. Important tip: don't rush into choosing a car. Take your time, read, ask questions, and see more than one car before making your final decision. A car, as they say, is a second home, and you need to choose a car that suits you, is comfortable and practical, and at the same time, is affordable. We've reached the final step, which is reviewing the paperwork and making sure everything is in order before buying the car. First, ask the seller for the car's registration and make sure it's valid and the seller's name matches the name on the registration. Then, ask the seller for a car inspection certificate issued by a certified authority like, mention examples of certified inspection authorities in your country, and check the inspection date and the information mentioned in it. If the car is insured, ask the seller for the insurance document and make sure it's valid and your name is listed as the new owner. After you've made sure all the paperwork is in order, agree with the seller on the car price and payment method and set a date to receive the car. Important tip: don't pay any amount and don't receive the car until you've made sure all the paperwork is in order and the contract is signed. And with that, we've reached the end of the video. I hope you benefited from the information and I hope you can buy the car that suits you without any problems. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you get all the latest updates. And if you like the video, don't forget to support us with a like and share your opinion in the comments. See you in a new video with new information.